Shit. So hey guys, I'm just trying to show you here this tournament. I actually just lost the hand before, but having problem with this site disconnecting my video viewer for whatever reason. They don't go well together. But I just ended up getting 6-4 on a board of 6-4-5, and 7-3 here beat me. So, you know, they only had 200 chips. I didn't lose much, but it's just, you know, I was getting 3-1 on my money for a very tiny call. You know, but again, just kind of the stuff I want to show where I lose, you know, no matter what I do. It doesn't matter. You know, I can flop 2 pair, I'm losing. So let's see what happens here. Even though I would have had Jack Deuce, hopefully I get to see this. I would really love to see, you know, what's in this hand. Better than Jack Deuce, I bet. So 4-6 here. I'm not playing this. You know, it's quite simple. So I'm just going to show you guys basically what's going to happen here. I'm going to get absolutely no hands in this entire tournament. And when I do get a hand, it will be coolered or it will get beat. That's just how it goes. That's how these sites handicap good players. They are going to make sure that you don't win so that they don't have to write checks. They don't want me to withdraw, man. I'm the type of player who's going to deposit once and withdraw a bunch of times, dude. I'm not the type of player who's going to deposit multiple times. Sorry, I'm just not. I don't need to deposit multiple times. I'm not a bad player. I'm a good player. So here you go. These are the kind of things I'm talking about. You know, it's just like bait, you know, quick showdowns, quick action, quick outs out of the tournament. That's how they do everyone in here. Queen 3 out of position. What do you do, guys? You fold. Here's what I'm talking about. No hands, just like I said. Just like the last tournament I posted to. So when I played 4-6, I played it correctly. Fortunately, you guys didn't get to see that hand, but there was a min raise. Actually, there wasn't even a min raise. It was limp. I was in the small blind. He was in the big blind. I called a couple more chips. The flop came 4-6-3, or I'm sorry, 4-6-5. I had 6-4. He had 200 chips left. I bet the pot. He pushed all in. He had 3-7 offsuit for the straight. Just, you know, we both hit, of course. You know, the two people in the big and small blind connect with the board. Is it magic? It's not, guys. It's not magic. And here we go, just to show you again, like, this is terrible, right? But here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, the best hand wins, ace king. All bad moves, every single one of them terrible players, but look at this guy gets rewarded. Even though he had the best hand, his play is terrible. If you make it a habit of calling off big stacks of chips with ace king with no value, you're a bad player. Straight up. That's who they reward, bad players. Bad play. Straight up. Granted, these guys' plays were even worse, but his play was no better. This guy's shove with 6-8 is better than his call. It really is. Even if he's ahead, it's better than his call. He's getting no value on a call. None. And at very best, he's a 70-30 favorite against any two cards. And this is the stuff that you see all the time. Paired board, heads up, paired board, heads up, paired flop. Almost always. I know when I'm heads up, almost always the flop is paired. And this paired flop is to babysit the donkey. That's exactly what it's for. It babysits the worst player in the hand. So that when you play your monster, that board comes out and the donkeyest player hits it. It's exactly what it's there for. No joke. The common rigs on this site are ace king, pocket kings, and yeah, that's how they get you. Those hands. So, you know, obviously check here. Don't hit. This guy c-bets, I have to fold. So he checks, you know, what's he got? I got a C bet. Cool. So when do I win? When I bluff. But you're not getting stacks like this bluffing. This guy got this stack, you know, putting all his money in with a terrible call. That's how he got it. He got two people in who were even more terrible than him. And that's how it went. So, you know, here we go again. I don't hit again. What do I get? A backdoor flush draw. You know, now I have a backdoor flush draw. Or I'm sorry, I don't have a backdoor flush draw. I have an inside straight draw. And I don't hit anything. His ace high is good. See? Ace high is good. Guy's not even in the hand and he wins. It's like ridiculous. Come on, dude. 8-4 on the button. I got 2 inactives here, so, you know, really I should be raising. And I mean, what's this guy calling me with? You know what I mean? He's limping way out of position and then he's calling from here. It's like, you know, these players are so bad, dude. You're telling me my play's worse, it's not. You know, I just can't continue with 8-4 there. And look, I just hit nothing, dude. Nothing. It's airball every freaking hit. These guys are all inactive and I should be able to pick up some of these blinds, but everybody else is freaking hitting. And you can't tell me, no, they're not, they're bluffing. No, he's hitting, dude. They're hitting. Trust me, everybody hits early in these tournaments. They need everybody busted as fast as humanly possible. It's fucking rigged. Look at these hands, dude. They're unplayable. The whole tourney, it's the same thing. Unplayable hands. Unplayable, 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 dude. Just like I said. You know. It's the same stuff all the time. I'm even going to try to make some moves here, adjust my play, just to show you guys. It doesn't matter what I do. I have to bluff to win. I have to literally get someone off of a hand that they know, like, you know, a nit player off of a hand to win. Queen 6, here we go, same stuff, you know what I mean? It's always the same. It's the same crap. Throughout all these tournaments, it's the same dealing program over and over and over again. I see it over and over and over again. Handicap me because I'm a good player, and you know that I will absolutely cash in every single one of these tournaments if you deal it legitimately. These players cannot hold a candle to me, dude, I'm sorry. They just get lucky all the time. They hit everything and I miss everything. Like here, you know, Queen 6, it's not good. Looks good. You would think it's good. Not good. See why? I know why it's not good. And here we go, you know. So, you know, look, I mean, I have, geez, 16 times the big blind right now. A little less than 16. And that's how these tournaments work, man. That's how all of them are set up, is this is how they can force you to act. You don't believe it's so, but it's true. You know, you watch magicians, how they can force you to guess, you know, force guess the, you know, your card. The way they do it isn't magic. It's by mathematical elimination. There's even, you know, proven, you know, algorithms where you can literally get someone to choose the card that you want them to choose. So my point is here, right? I have 16 times the big blind, right? I'm getting to a point where I have, and you know, I had no choice. I mean, 2 hands in poker had me beat when I lost 500 of my chips, or near it, you know what I mean? So, I had 2 pair. It's not like, you know, I flopped 2 pair, and one of my pair was the top pair. So I flopped top and bottom pair on the board, and just, you know, big blind happened to have a straight. It's how it is all the time. It's the same stuff. Oh, okay, look, 9 deuce in the big blind. How do you play this? You don't, dude. You don't play this. That's how the site does you. 9 deuce in the big blind. They make you a nit player. You can't play this. Look at this. I have 9 times the big blind right now. This is how they do you. So my next action, no matter what, is all in, right? And it's not with this hand, obviously. You know, so I'm you know, believe me, I am happy that I ever even got to see this flop with 9 deuce offsuit. But you know, look here, I'm not bluffing 3-way action. That is for sure. Not with this board. You got the dealer, small blind in the hand, little baby board that fits the, you know, this area very well. Anywho, there we go. That's the end of that. 8-3 offsuit. You know, am I handicapped, guys? You know, is it magic that every hand's bad? Is it? No. It's not magic, guys. This is proof. That's what it is. And when it's proof that your hand doesn't even connect, it's proof. Telling me these guys don't connect, they do. Bluff happens occasionally, you pick up a few chips. That's the case. Very rarely does someone pull off a monster bluff online. Happens, but it's very rare. You know, it takes a donkey really to pull off a big bluff, to keep committing their chips and then fold. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm in a position where I have to push all in, you know. A good player, they know what a good player is going to do now. Exactly. They know for sure what a good player is going to do here. Absolutely. If you don't think they do, they do. And this is the position where they want to bait you in, right? And they want to make you look like you're a bad player by pushing in with Jack 10 with less than, you know, whatever times the big blind. But this isn't winning. You know, and if it is, you know, I'd be amazed. But, you know, I sometimes might actually push here. Occasionally. But the reason I'm not doing it here is so that I can show you guys more hands in the tournament. I want to show you exactly how they rig you up. If you fold shit like this, you know. If I push all in here, I'm going broke, right? So they gotta, you know, they gotta make sure I go broke. Because anything I do makes me go broke. So I know that I'm meant to go broke, right? So no matter what I do, I'm gonna go broke. But I want to show you guys exactly how you go broke. How I'll go broke is I will be in the big blind and I'll have a hand that absolutely every pro in the entire world is going to push all in that position with. And most likely it'll be a head against 2 overs. It'll be a little baby ace king or some little baby pair. And I'll be forced to push all in 3-9 offsuit, guys. See what I'm saying? Is this magic? That this is every tournament I play is dealt like this? It's not, guys. It's not magic at all. This isn't, you know, if it happened in one, you know, 5 tournaments and, you know, I did well in another one, cool. But this isn't random. This is the same dealing program over and over and over again in every tournament I play. You can see it. 3-9. Offsuit. 9 deuce. Offsuit. You know, absolute garbage that is not playable, right? Knowing that I'm going to fold this, knowing the type of player I am, of course, Poker Tracker, any tracking site will track your exact stats. So they know what I'm going to do with this. Right? 2-6 of clubs. What am I going to do with this, guys? Push all in with 6 high? Nope. Got a limp, you know, people like their hands and they're not going away. You know, I'm not pushing all in with that hand. You know, and this site knows that. It knows I'm not pushing it all in with that. It knows that I'm going to wait for a pair, or I'm going to wait for ace high suited, or an ace face, or two face cards. It knows that. You know, I'm not going to sit and just donk off my money. Or, of course, if I can get 4-1 double up with a hand like this, I'll do it. You know. You can sense that you have 2 live cards in 4-way action when you have this stack. That's a good time, actually, to do it. But here we go, 6, 7, 7 high, you know. Cool, man. These are the bait hands that get you. They're like, push all in, push all in, push all in, you know. Nope. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to give them a reason to say I'm a donkey, you know. Not going to give them any reason to say, oh, you played bad. Okay, here we go again. 7 would hit, right? But do any diamonds come off? No. This guy's betting 100. Usually means a flush draw or a pair. Can't put him on a 7 because I had the 7, so he probably might have a queen. The king comes, which says he probably didn't have the king. Probably had a flush draw. If he checks again, he had the flush draw. He probably had the queen. This guy's got a queen. Ooh. Told you he had a queen, didn't I? I mean, that's not, I'm not, you know, a dumb player. You know what I'm saying? Like, making that kind of read is like, you know, just more proof in the pudding that I'm not a bad player. You know what I mean? I can put reads on people. I did it in the last tournament. You know, I'll do it again. You know, I'm Negreanu-like and reading people, what people have. I've been doing this a long time, man. I've been playing poker a long time, since I was in 3rd grade for baseball cards. Shout out to my buddy JM and MB. Taught me how to play back in the day. So, you know, 9-4 offsuit. Look what I get, guys. Am I handicapped? And here it is. What did I say, guys? In the big blind, I would be forced to act here. So what's going to go on? I'm all in. With an ace 10, I told you. Told you what it would happen. And look, he raises and watch what goes down here. I don't hit. Paired board, just like I said it would be when I go in on any hand. And what's he hit? He hits a 7. He insta pushes and insta shoves, right? With his 7-8. This guy's all in with that and wins, right? Just another example, guys. So just want to show you guys, you know, how these rigged up sites work. Once again, exactly what I said would happen happened. In the big blind, when you are forced to make the move, what happened? Same as the exact last tournament. Is it magic, folks? Is it rigged? We'll see you on the next video, folks. Have a good one.